All right, hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Dream Daddy. I'm so excited. So we're gonna get started right away. Two things though. Hey, if any of you guys are major geeks and are really into the Marvel series, super into comic books, Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, and stuff like that, a few of my friends have a podcast. They're called the Mediocre Company. Check them out if you have time, or if you're interested, I'll leave a link to their channel down in the description below. And let's get started. Same old cup of Earl Grey tea. Well, it's not like it's the same as last time. It's just, I'm always having Earl Grey, okay? I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. How did he get my number? I don't care. He's hot. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. Ooh, baby, I'm gonna hit you. Ugh! Sorry. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig. I do want to catch up. For friends and a social life. Hey, my man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20. After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing, meet me at the gym. Like, the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. Ooh, I needed that. Ooh. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and, hey, wait. I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. The neighborhood is quiet and serene in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet and with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching. Of course, he spots me and waves enthusiastically. Okay, we're gonna be quiet so we can hear Nate. That's so. We got daddy points with Craig! Dude, bro, that means a lot. Oh my gosh. He just broed us. With he just bromance us.
Hey!
Oh, do not hate me like that. Oh my gosh, that's intimidating.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, he's already when you first hang out with that guy you meet from Tinder, or you go on okay, you know when you go on a first date with someone and you hang out and you start talking about something that they're really passionate about and you're like, I know this and I know this and I know this, and they're just like, yeah, good job. And I'm like, it's like, this is exactly what's happening right now. They're gonna fuck. Ugh! Smile and laugh like that.
Dude!
Oh, he just... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he's so perfect. I love this guy. The way he talks is the way that when guys talk to me, I really like it. It's that kind of way, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, these all seem like things that I would say. That's pretty kinky. I mean, what?
Dude! Nice!
There's fucking eggplants that go out! Did you see that? I'm getting daddy and dick points! Couple of years. Bitch, how about y'all add some physics in there? Add some physics and some chemistry and some astrology in there. No, wait, astronomy. Astronomy. I'm horrible. So you watch the History Channel too, huh? Oh my gosh. He fucking loves us.
Oh. Hey! Nice! Bro! Nice!
Hey, don't say nice. Dang it, you bitch. Dude, bro, are you okay? I'll be okay when you hold me dear and call me baby.
Oh, man. Nice. Oh. Oh.
Oh boy.
Nice. Bro.
Around the neighborhood. Yes, oh my gosh. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me, literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. Dad bods. What? I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. So old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. All these dads are so attractive and like so easy to talk to, and it's like for the first meeting and all that, it's all really like, yeah, I'll go on a date with you. I'll meet you again. You seem pretty cool. I want to get to know you and all that shit. And then you go on like, and it's like, I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I feel pretty haggard after not brushing my teeth or showering, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Jesus Christ. Like, I know people actually look like this, but do teenagers still go through this? Like, are there still teenagers in high school that have their emo phase like this? Is that a thing still? Is it 2010 in all high schools? Like, it just stops and it's 2010? Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine, up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss them. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is... Boy! Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucian, don't you have third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Jay. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? That's a good book. I love Catcher in the Rye. It was one of, like, the first, like, novels. No, actually, no, I shouldn't say that, because I read, like, shit like Harry Potter and all that way before, obviously. Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make... The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both. You know, budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo.
I don't know.
Hugo? I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but I'm sure you know Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on?
No.
Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? I feel like moving wouldn't have... moving might have a thing, because I remember I was pretty sad when I moved. Like, I was really happy when we first moved, because it was, like, really exciting and everything, but it was a while that I missed our old place, because I spent, like, the first 10 years of my life there. Well, we just moved recently, and it was the only other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on the scholarship money. Dude, because she just got rejected. Why wasn't that an option to say? Or, you know, maybe not exactly that, but something along those lines, that something happened, and maybe that's why. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stopped, thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo.
Hmm?
Yes. They ever catch that rye? Yes. Oh my gosh, we got sensei points! Hell yeah! I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. Can we go to the coffee shop, please? Ugh. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. I want to meet. Let's see if we meet another daddy. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective. Because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class? Oh, so I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class? It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I can understand both sides of the spectrum here right now, except for the fact my mom has never talked to me like that. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah?
Huh?
What? No! Todd! Ugh. I can't believe you would...
Oh.
Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. I am a man. When it comes to talks like that, and people like always being like blah 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 blah. Who's this? Who's that? Where are they from? What do they do? Blah blah blah. Do they have a job? Blah blah blah. It's like, yep, mom. Yeah. Okay. You know. Agua. Whistle while you work. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple of different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah! Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad, but also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which memes? All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will long be dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Oh my gosh. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment of the. I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements in the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. Are they talking about Spencer's? Detox? Hot Topic? The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one!
Yeah!
Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is! You can still see the outline, kind of. I'm so proud. Speech! Amanda?
Yes.
Speech! Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting! Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate a historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Tennant had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead, Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. I love My Chemical Romance. I just started listening to them again. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Some other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh, hey, chain wallets. We're gonna clean up the notes with all the lies in the books to make a citizen out of you. I'm suddenly stricken by existential fear. If there's only one number one dad, then why are there so many mugs here that say that? This whole time I thought I was the only one. If If I'm not number one, where do I place on the global dad ranking charts? After work, I have work to do. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I can't do the accent, I'm sorry. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trops up to me with a t-shirt in hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000! Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks, at least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I handed her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Okay, that's horrible customer service. Fuck you, bad manager. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Christ. Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh my gosh. This is like a bunch of like History Channel, Discovery Channel shows mixed with supernatural Winchester brothers. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them with their damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die! Almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're going to die. That's because we're about to die, you... This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. 10 out of 10, something I do. Just kidding. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Are we gonna go on another workout date with Craig? That would be really nice. I kind of really want that. But, like, I want to see all the other dads. We still have to meet Bad Dad. I mean, we just met Damien, but, like, we did... Okay, Bad Dad and Damien. Those are the only ones that, like, our character hasn't interacted with. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. Sounds exactly like me. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. Nice. So, you excited for the cookout today? I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Hey, those are yummy! Yeah, those are bad. Hey, fuck! You are not my child. I really like her outfit, though. Oh my gosh, she has an egg on her shirt like I do. Which means there are more for me. A, C, J. J, C? Don't you want to meet some people in the neighborhood? Some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me.
Oh.
Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon.
Eh?
The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late.
Hey.
What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill.
Huh?
I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I'm actually very outgoing and extroverted. Just like, I'm like extroverted and introverted. So I'm like a lot. So I'm like half of it. Okay. Anyway. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over. Arms open wide! Oh my gosh, that laugh. Oof. Oh, that's a nice voice. Welcome, I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi, little bitch. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
Whoa.
They stare creepily and say nothing. They're fucking. Look at how Joseph they are. Oh my gosh, and she has like the blue and the blue. Oh my gosh. Then of course there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh my gosh. Joseph, Mary, and like all of their kids start with like Chris and the Christian. Christian. Oh my gosh. I fucking love this. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Whoa, what a plot twist! I like it though.
Hey.
Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed?
Huh?
I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Okay, pause. I have got to say that when I first looked at Joseph, I immediately thought, he's a good Christian dad on the outside, but deep down, he's got some kinks. He's got some kinks in the special drawer of his, and I am all up for that. I want to know what they are. I want to experience them, Joseph, with you. Take off everything but the pink shirt. It'll be rolled up a little bit. Okay. Unpause. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Jay and his daughter Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. Oh, Jesus. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. This is Robert. He lives just across the way. A haggard... Oh my God, we're meeting Bad Dad! A haggard man nursing a glass of whiskey eyes me up and down. Okay, sorry, I read that sentence wrong. Hey. Hey, I'm Jay. It's nice to meet you. He takes a long swig of his drink. Charmed.
Damn.
Jay and his daughter just moved in next door. Cool. If you ever need recommendations on where to get a drink in this town, Rob's your man. I told you not to call me Rob.
Oh, Cracker.
What the fuck did he just say? Oh, Crackermans? Right. Got it. Robert ambles away without saying goodbye. He's not really a people person. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantry. But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Oh, the groundhog is out. Hi, baby.
Oh, you're so cute.
Dad, they're going to talk about weather.
Oh.
Go do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? What a cool guy. And mysterious. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All of these people live in a cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Yeah, I like these people. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I can only handle so much daddy in one scene. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they are a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to the postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. Hell yeah, he does! I love how he always has River. How'd resistance training go the other day? Great. Little River here is a great cheerleader. Aren't you, tiny bro? Wait, that's a boy? Craig grabs River's hands and waves them around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. Okay, so it is a boy. She must be a handful at that age.
Nice.
So confused. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, assume gender. Oh, they always are.
Dude.
I love it when you say dude! But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. He's so cute. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How are you settling in? There's still a few odds and ends to take care of before I can really call myself settled, but I think we can upgrade the situation to livable. We did livable throughout the entirety of college. Yeah, my goal was for Amanda to live the sort of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of ranch dressing at a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. As a palate cleanser, sorry. She still does, though. Hey, she takes after her dad. Jay, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetheart? Oh my gosh! His daughter is so cute. It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Hey.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of my head. In the top of his head.
Hey.
Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Hey, Jay, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends.
Yeah.
Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually. Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop, and my old college friend, and, your teacher. Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Ah.
Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper?
Dad.
Great seeing you. Wait, why is she saying dad to her teacher? Oh my gosh, she called her teacher dad. She's not even legal, is she? Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. Something I would do. Especially if I'm close with her. Anyway. She learned the finger guns move from me. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Whoa.
Hugo looked around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Sweet Manchego.
What did he say? Oh, I need to stop speaking, man. Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette, then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Oh.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. Oh my gosh, Matt looks so cute with the flower crown. I didn't even notice. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard too.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna speak. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Jay, this is my son Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Ugh. Boy, you nasty! Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter?
Oh.
Ernest? Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? You were just dying to... I'm sure you were just dying to know. You're in 8th grade and you're smoking... Oh, wait, there were kids when I was in 7th grade who were smoking. Oh my god, there's 3 gophers! Bye. Bye, groundhogs. Oh my gosh, this kid is so annoying. I hate him. Yeah. Good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Dude! This age group of men is not the same generation. You little piece of shit. I hate your generation. You little piece of dick. Ouch. Yeah, no kidding. Ernest! Oh, yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Well, you kind of are. I would hate to have you as a child. God damn it. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo put his head in his hands and sighs.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a I'm cool as a cucumber. See? That right there. You can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know.
Hey!
I think we have to accept the fact that, as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time where it won't be like that. Is college when that happens?
Oh, hey.
Don't let us eat up your time, Jake. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Bye. Okay, so I like how there's like Joseph and Damien, like they're like complete opposites. Oh my gosh, okay, let's talk to Robert and Brian. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian, or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Jay! How the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood all right? I just bit my own tooth. Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the old 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Jay, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Ooh, that's kind of like... that's pretty hot! Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. Okay, he reminds me of John Winchester so fucking much. It's good to see taking your daughter out like that. To see you taking out your daughter. I bet she loved it. Oh my gosh, his eyebrows raised and he smiled. Oh my gosh, babe. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second.
Hey.
Anyway, oh my gosh, his voice. I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have kids. Wait, what happened the last time?
Hey.
Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyways, things go down south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You could see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama. Losing blood, we're 2 days out for the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days where I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. But you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. This guy is so fucking extra. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river, and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Oh my gosh! This guy. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no! The ghosts locked the doors! Quick! Hit the emergency escape button! But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert! Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah! Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over the... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay, but not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend?
Hey!
Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teacher says she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. Oh my gosh. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her out to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Bye, Robert. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead, Goth, and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. Oh my gosh. Complete fucking opposites. Ice shipping. Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Jay, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead, Goth, and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. Oh, he's so cute! I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead, Goth, and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead, Goth, and Beyond. A very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
What?
Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself a goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as a twee hipster with more nom-core leanings. Bats are cool, though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose, offering it to Amanda. I am fucking shook. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. Why? Do you know how to treat a lady?
Hey.
Hello, Amanda. Oh shit. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison?
Whoa!
Hey. Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? Oh my gosh. She and Damien look like they match. Like, they fucking... Okay, I'm sorry. I take that back. She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish?
Come on.
Wasn't he with you? Oh, I don't like her. She nasty. She doesn't take care of her youngest... You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. I hate this woman. I hate this woman. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my 5th. I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, jeez. Mary finishes his wine and wanders off. I hate her. I hate her. I will save you, Joseph. Dad, can we go? Oh my gosh. Lucian. Have I introduced you to Jay yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous-type people as bloodlappers. Dad, that's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. Can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an ink. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine?
What?
What? Oh, he has a voice too. Shit, I keep forgetting. Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666. Oh, I see it in the corner. You see it on his arm. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries its weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible, and I wonder what he did before preaching. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishes as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice in the crowd around Joseph, and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Jay, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's unbelievable.
Hey!
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Hey.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Must we keep talking about this? Can't we appreciate the artist?
Hey.
I've never seen him make a mistake.
Oh.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. No! All of the children at the party. Boo! The glorious display of puns in unison. I fucking love that. Best scene. 10 out of 10. Love it. Alright, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Hey.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey,
Kind of nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps out when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the other kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly, and we all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver linings get you through to the other side. We ate rockin' birds today, and it was good. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. I'm so happy! Amanda and I arrived home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for the evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh, is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted, and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that, and I never will do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna... A real rager. All the other dads in the neighborhood are invited. I'll see if I can get you in a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking tight, and you may have to wait in line. I know the guy at the door. I'll get in no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. That looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like, just make baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught the thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey, kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I do hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I've earned it after a long day of socializing. I feel that. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating? I don't know. I've actually never seen that word. It with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? Grandpa. I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could happen to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Dad.
Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann! Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first... Oh, this nasty! Girl, your attitude nasty! I sit on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please don't do that again. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well at night. I brew some coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well...
Whoa.
Good. Alright. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkled some cheese on them? Already did.
Alright.
Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book?
Oh.
It's a social media platform. Wait, what? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood, which we already knew that. Jay, what the fuck?
Dad.
Alright, Pops, you gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Alright. Okay. On a Friday night, you are most likely to... Netflix. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? What are your turn? Oh, strong dad arms. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do that. I'm such a fucking weak slut for strong arms. And if they're strong dad arms, ooh. But is this gonna be like a thing where it's just like based on this, or like, okay, we're gonna set you up with this, but it's like, what if I like all these things and it's like it goes to Joseph, but I really want Robert, you know? What did you want to be when you grew up? What's your favorite movie genre? What? Why is there no action fantasy? The Proposal was a romantic comedy, right? Hell yeah! Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds? What's your ideal date? Ooh, napping together doing... Ooh, I like this. I love doing that with people. Trying geocache? Arson! Being emotionally vulnerable. But you know what? This is a game. We're not gonna get too personal. Oh, this. What do you never leave home without? My sick vape. Ugh. Sensible cardigan. Book of word jumbles and a pen. A cool knife. My crippling low self-esteem. I don't know. Sometimes I go out feeling fine as fuck. A sensible cardigan. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories. Ooh. Third one or fifth one? Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay. I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I love this dad book. Anyway, okay, so this has been a really long episode. Sorry, not sorry. I had so much fun doing this. This is the best fucking game. So I know this episode is really long, and honestly, I think all of the episodes are going to be really long. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like... Okay, no, wait. These episodes are going to be relatively long just because, like, I cannot stop playing. It's so good. I get so into it. Did you see that? You felt it. You felt the connection. You felt it. Anyway, so other than that, I think this is probably going to be my series where the videos are super long that isn't Zelda. Because when I start being able to play Zelda on my channel, the episodes are going to be relatively long. Except I will be better at editing by then, so please bear with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, shoot me a like. If you're not already subscribed and you want to join me on all of my adventures, please press that subscribe button. You know you want to. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Come on. Press subscribe. Subscribe. Do it! It's really hot in here. I'm done my tea. I'm fussy. I have to go to class. I also have night shift tonight and the next day. I have a final soon, and I'm a month and a half behind in my class because all I ever do is look at memes, watch Game Grumps, and doodle in my logbook. Bye! I love you guys.